What's going on, Jagonauts? It is Jager, or Jay, and welcome back to CrazyCraft 3.0. Now, last episode, obviously, by the look of it, we made Cloudtrap, and Cloudtrap is such a cool transformer. I've been having so much fun with him, and my hat today is kind of bigger than myself. I don't know how I can wear it, because it's literally probably bigger than myself, just bigger than myself. But you may notice, guys, that we aren't over at the house today. I just did a little bit of a naughty thing. I came over to Jerome's house really quickly, and I just cut down his Roman tree, or his Roman tree, because I needed some of the saplings for the witchery mod, and I don't have any mutandis at the moment, so I can't get any Roman saplings, so I'm really hoping that I get some Roman saplings from these Roman leaves. That would be nice. Hopefully I can get some so I can replant it for Jerome and call it a day, so that we didn't really do anything. We basically did nothing coming over here. If we can replant it, but it doesn't look like we're going to get any Roman saplings. No, I'm just kidding, guys. We've already got some. We've got 10 of these Roman saplings, which is excellent. I just wanted to try and grab like one more, but it doesn't look like I can get one more. So we're just going to have to quickly replant it and hit it with some bone meal before Jerome comes online. Oh, perfect. That's pretty much the best tree. Like, that is pretty much better than the one he already had. He can't be angry at that. Like, that is pretty much the best tree you could possibly ask for. I'm just going to go return his bone meal, because I had to grab some bone meal as well, so that I could bone meal that tree there, so that he wouldn't notice. Okay, cool. So now that we've got that, I just want to quickly make the Poppet shelf before we get going on today's adventure, guys. I wanted to go to a different dimension, and I actually completely forgot that this dimension existed as well. I didn't even really... I remembered like a few episodes ago, and then I forgot, and then today I remembered. But it looks like someone also got pranked as well. If you have a look, there's a lot of cliff races along here. There's just so damn many, and I think either Rob, Allier, or Lachlan got pranked with a cliff racer prank, because because, yeah, have a look at how many they are. I was just flying over to Jerome's house, and there was so flippin' many cliff races. It was insane. But yeah, the dimension that I want to go to today is the butterfly dimension, or the moth dimension. It's one of those, and it's the chaos dimension. Now, I can't quite remember it, because in CrazyCraft 2.0, or CrazyCraft 2, they had only just incorporated the Chaos Dimension in around the time. So I only got to go there for like one episode or something. So I want to go there today, but first things first, I do want to try and make some of... I do want to make the Poppet shelf. Now, in order to make the Poppet shelf, I've got to make 3 more of these attuned stones. Now, I got those attuned stones last episode out of the Pac-Man spawner. Now, I need to try and get lucky with these Roman saplings. I got to try and smelt them in the witch's oven and try and get something called... what's it called? I completely forgot. It's called the whiff of magic. Now, you can only get that from smelting the Roman saplings, obviously, and I need 3 of them. And in order to get 3 of them, to make the attuned stones, because I've already got one, I just need 3 more attuned stones so that I can make this Poppet shelf. I also need some nether brick and some green wool, so I'm pretty sure I can easily do that. Okay, yes, we got 1. I need 2 more. Come on, you can do it, Witch's Oven. You can do it for me. I need to get lucky. I've stayed up all night. Lucky 2! We've got 2. We just need 1 more. We need to turn one of these 4 Roman saplings into the whiff of magic. I'm honestly going to say it's looking good. It is looking good at the moment. So let's just quickly grab some of the green wool. Green stained clay. That's not what I want. I swear I had some. Anyway, we can just make some green wool. Why not? We can just craft that. There's lime wool. Yeah, but it's still not green wool. So let's just go ahead and craft some of this. I think... Do we only need 1 for the Poppet shelf? Let's just grab up the recipe for the Poppet shelf right here. Did I only need 1, or did I need... Yeah, I just needed 1. Cool. So I just made 1 too many. But anyway, that is fine. It doesn't really matter all that much. Alright, guys, fingers crossed. Did I get the last whiff of magic that I need? Yes, I did! Woo! I got 4 out of the last remaining... I got 2 out of the last remaining 4, which is sick, which means I'm going to have 1 backup as well. So we're going to stick that in the chest. So in order to make the Poppet, in order to make the attuned stones, I need a bucket of lava. Okay, I need to go grab some of that. I don't have any of those, I don't believe, so that's fine. But yeah, I do want to go on the adventure to the Chaos Dimension before the end of the episode, and just kind of explore a little bit. If I remember correctly, there's not all that much there. I'm pretty sure it's just literally chaos, so that you can find like any mob in the game in there, and it's just going to be busy. But I don't think there's actually going to be dungeons. Now, they may have updated that and they may have dungeons there now, but when I was there last time, in last series, they didn't. So I'm just going to try and take a guess and say that they may or may not have dungeons. It's not really the best guess, but we're just going to go with that. What was the last thing that I needed? I swear I'm missing some. Oh, nether brick. Okay, cool, I got one nether brick, so we'll just quickly craft some of that up right now so we can call that a day. Take the glass out from last episode and just stick some of the netherrack in there to make some nether brick. There's no coal in that one anymore, so that's fine. We just deal with the little bit of netherrack that we're going to get from in there. That should be plenty. It should be enough to make 4 bits of nether stone, nether brick rather. I'm pretty sure, yeah, 4... I'm pretty sure that should be enough. 32, yeah, that should be enough. That should be plenty. Anyway, so let's just quickly get rid of this. One of these, there's no room in there for that anymore, so that's a bit of a problem. Combine those, get rid of 17 of those, put the wool in there, take some of the raw flesh out and put that in there. Cool, I think we sorted that out. That's a bit of a problem, which we could avoid by just getting another chest, really. But that's okay. Just chuck out the rotten flesh and the bones. Actually, no, I'm probably going to regret that. So for now, let's just move it into this chest here. I reckon if I delete it, I'll regret it later on. So for now, we can just stick it in that chest and call it a day. I need to go grab some buckets of lava. I swear I had some more buckets. I mean, it's three iron ingots. It's not really anything to cry about, but I honestly thought I had more buckets around here somewhere. Apparently not, so that's fine. We're just going to quickly make another bucket. That's fine. That'll be plenty. We want to make sure we keep that green wool on us. Bit of a tongue twister, but anyway, let's grab the nether portal pet. We'll quickly go to the nether with a nether portal pet. Do a little bit of a cheeky jag way of going to get some lava, really. I was thinking it's going to be hard to find like a whole lava source on the surface kind of thing, so why not just go to the nether and quickly grab some from the nether? Just kill 2 birds with 1 stone, pretty much. Well, it's not really killing 2 birds with 1 stone, but anyway, it just makes it a lot more easy to grab 3 buckets of lava. So let's just go home, use up the nether portal pet, and put him away, and booyah! That worked so well. And he always eats obsidian nuggets, but I never have obsidian nuggets on me, so I don't understand how that works. But anyway, that's just something for another day, I guess. But that means we're pretty much ready to craft all these attuned stones. We've got the 3 whiffs of magic, 3 diamonds, and the 3 buckets of lava. I think it was like that. Yeah, cool. 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. And they stack, which is good. So I can now make the Poppet shelf, which I can then put the Poppets on the Poppet shelf. So it's really, really cool. I'll show you guys in just a moment when I get the Poppet shelf up and running. Now let's put these in there and make sure that we don't lose any more buckets. The amount of iron ingots I've gone through this series on buckets is probably like 20. It's probably not that many, but it always seems like it's a problem. Okay, let's see. Do we have enough? Too short. I was correct. We would have enough, but we're just too short. And there we go. We got everything we need to make the Poppet shelf, which is sweet. Let's do that right here, right now. What was the crafting recipe? Already forgotten. Go like that. Put the stone nether rack, the nether bricks rather, in like that. And we're missing 1 piece of something. The attuned crystals. The attuned stone rather. There we go. Poppet shelf for the win. Let's go place it down over here for now. So it's really cool, guys. Let me just go grab some of the poppets that I got out of Pac-Man. I really want to make some poppets as well, but so far I haven't had the ingredients out of the witchery mod to make anything, so I'll just use the ones that I got out of the Pac-Man. And have a look at this. This thing stores your poppets on the Poppet shelf. Check it out. Oh my god, it actually shows them floating as well. That is sick. So at the moment, these aren't bound to me, so they're not going to be doing anything. But let's say I did have them bound to me. I could have Poppet shelves lined up with these things, and then if I ever used one, they would just disappear off the shelf. It's a little bit confusing, a little bit hard to explain, but yeah, if I say, let's say I had a death protection Poppet, right? Let's say that was bound to me and then I died. That Poppet would be used up from the shelf and it would still, it would keep me alive. So it's a really, really cool way to store your Poppets instead of having to keep them in your inventory. But anyway, that is awesome. I've made the Poppet shelf. Now we can get going and travel to the what's it called? Huge blank, the chaos dimension. We can go traveling. We just need to find a butterfly or a moth. Now, don't know which one it is. It's either or. Not sure which one. Could be both, but I'm pretty sure it's a butterfly. I think. I don't know. We're just gonna find out. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna grab ourselves. Pretty sure we got everything we need. Don't think we need to take any critter cages or anything to the chaos dimension. So what we want to grab? We want to grab a moth. Now a moth is like this green thing. There it is. There's the moth. And we also want to see if there's a butterfly, because either one of them or both is going to take me to the dimension that I need. And I should probably take 2 of each just in case I want to get back. I can just spawn one in, right click, and come back home, teleport to the right dimension. And we should be sweet. So let's find out which one it is. Let's try the moth first. Let's see. Right click on the moth. Yes, okay, it is the moth. Cool. Chaos dimension, here we are. Okay, guys, so keep your eyes peeled out for anything that looks dangerous, because it probably is. This place isn't called the Chaos Dimension for a reason. Check it out. We found a nightmare. We found a robo warrior. We found a spit bug. We found robo pounders. So within the first 10 seconds of being here, we found some things that want to kill me. So robo gunners, pretty easy to take down. We can take them down. We got a lurking, or a terrible terror rather. We'll take him down as well. Pretty cute little thing there, but he's dead now, so that doesn't matter. I wonder if a butterfly takes me to the same place. We'll test that out on the way home. Let's also keep our eyes peeled for some... Oh, fudge. I always forget how weak the transform armor actually is. Thankfully, we got our sneaky little slime pet on us, so he's going to keep us alive. Don't know where those... There it is. I was going to say, don't know where that nightmare went, but it just dropped down here underneath the world a little bit. He's doing a little bit of a cheeky. Let's put him out of his misery. Let's kill him. See you later, nightmare. Ooh, fudge, you got a cheeky hit on me there. Okay, cool. Let's keep exploring. Maybe we can find a dungeon or two in the chaos dimension, but I'm pretty sure this place is just known for being chaotic. Like, literally, that's its name. Pretty sure we're going to find a whole bunch of scary mobs in here, and I'm not sure if we're going to find any dungeons. I honestly, to be honest though, guys, I think this is probably one of the safest dimensions. Regardless of it being the chaos dimension, I'm pretty sure that this is probably going to be one of the safest dimensions. And let me explain that remark, because that's a pretty big remark. Like, this place is called the chaos dimension, and I think it's going to be one of the safest dimensions. That just doesn't really add up. The reason I say that is because... Whoa, we got some gravel falling. Oh, what are these things? Holy fuck, are these scorpions? Oh no, they're cave fishes. They look really cool. Do they drop anything good? They drop uranium and titanium. Ah, cool. And we've also got scorpions and rats. And we've also got some of these cryolophosauruses. Oh, we got a mantis over here. Let's go kill the mantis. Ready, mantis? Come and fight me. Yeah, take that, Mr. Mantis. But yeah, guys, let me explain my reasoning behind that. We got a Dungeon Beast and Spit Bug battle. I wonder who's going to win. I've honestly got my money on the team of Dungeon Beasts. Ooh, 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 ooh. The Spit Bug's going in. Spit Bug's going in. I think the Spit Bug's got me. I think he actually just wrecked all 3 of the Dungeon Beasts. Come on, go in, Dungeon Beast. Oh, wow. I lost my money there. I had my money on the wrong guy. Looks like the slip bugs are who I should put my money on in the future. But yeah, let me just quickly say why I think this place is the safest dimension. So every other dimension is like a very easy dimension to find. You just click on an ant or a termite and teleport to the dimension. That being said, that's where people usually go to fight, to open lucky blocks or Pandora's boxes or anything like that. And the lucky blocks, the Pandora's boxes aren't really too dangerous, but the lucky blocks, you spawn kings and queens and mobzillas. Now, people usually take them to a different dimension, and that's when they open up a lucky block, find a king, and there's like kings flying around the world. So, ooh, we got a caterpillar. So as we fight the caterpillar, I'll keep explaining my little response, or my little... Jesus, that guy's really loud. And we got a whole bunch of cute little butterflies out of it. Nothing really all that great. Oh, we got caterpillar jaws. I mean, might as well take them. It's for the Big Bertha, so why not? But yeah, so I'm pretty sure the Nether has 3 kings and 2 queens flying around, because people on the server usually post in the chat when they spawn a king or a queen from the lucky blocks. Got another caterpillar. I'm pretty sure the rainbow ant dimension, courtesy of yours truly, I'm pretty sure I spawned in 2 kings and a queen in the rainbow ant dimension, and that's just my doings. I don't know if anyone else has spawned anything else in that dimension, so that's all I know about. And then you've got the brown ant dimension, which has the goodness tree, which is already guarded by the king, and then you've got the queen goodness tree, which is already guarded by the queen. So there's already kings and queens in that dimension, full stop. And then you go ahead and open a few lucky blocks and add a few more kings and queens to the mixes. So I think in that dimension, I think there's about 5 kings that have been spawned in, that have been flying around in that world, and there's about 3 queens. That's just, they've been spawned in from lucky blocks, not even including the ones that naturally spawn there. And then you've got the termite dimension, which is the crystal dimension. And now that I think about it, I think that one might be the safest dimension, because I don't think anyone's opened lucky blocks in that dimension as of yet. So I may take back my remark. I think this one might be the second luckiest dimension out of all the dimensions, because you've also got the red ant dimension, which has had a few kings and queens over its time. And then you've also got, so what was that? Red ant, brown ant, you've got your rainbow ant, your termite, and I'm missing one. Your unstable ant dimension. That one's the last one I'm missing, and I actually don't think any have been opened up in that dimension either. However, that dimension has tier 5 and 6 and tier like 4, 5, 6 dungeons, and they're both for the king and the queen. So that place is, and it comes with nightmares. So that place is pretty much as dangerous as it comes, apart from a king and a queen. So yeah, that place is pretty much at the top. So I'm going to say the ranking of the most dangerous places on the server, or the most dangerous dimensions on the server, would have to be, I'm going to say the brown ant dimension as number 1 most dangerous, because that's where a lot of the kings and queens are. Then you've got probably the red ant dimension, because that's where the second most amount of kings and queens are. Then I'm going to say you've got your, this one's probably close between the unstable ant dimension and the rainbow ant dimension. I'm probably going to say rainbow ant, actually. Probably just wins because it has a few kings and queens in it. And then you've got your unstable ant dimension, because you've got your tier 5s and tier 6 dungeons, as well as nightmares. And then you've got this dimension, the chaos dimension. And then you've got the safest dimension, which is, of course, the cheeky little, the last one, which is the termite dimension, which is the crystal dimension. So yeah, that's the ranking. And then the nether is somewhere in between. It's technically not a... Oh, we got a Leonoptrix. We got a Leonoptrix down there. Those guys are dangerous. And I'm pretty sure only have... Oh, fudge. He's seen me. I'm pretty sure only having the transform armor, he should be able to wreck me. Oh, fudge. Oh, fudge. Kill him. Kill him. Oh, yes, we got him. We got him. Oh, God, that was scary. That was so scary. Those guys are so dangerous. Okay, diamonds, nothing really too great. Let's keep on flying out. Yes, but I'm pretty sure the nether is somewhere in between. I left it out because it's not really a dimension. However, well, it's not really a CrazyCraft dimension. It's just like a normal dimension. However, now that I think about it, that place is pretty dangerous. It's got like 2 or 3 kings and 2 or 3 queens in it. So that's pretty dangerous as well. Anyway, it's somewhere in the mix. That's kind of the ranking of the server danger, the dimension danger scale on the server at the moment. But yeah, guys, haven't really found too many of anything in this dimension at the moment. Haven't found any dungeons, which I was kind of hoping to find, and haven't really found haven't found too many mobs. We've found a few dangerous mobs, but nothing really all that scary. I mean, I'm not expecting to find a king or a queen, but I was expecting to find some more of the big Bertha mobs, like some Emperor Scorpions, or some T-Rexes, or other dinosaurs, the Nastysaurus maybe. But yeah, honestly, oh, we got a Leonoptrix. As I'm talking, we got a Leonoptrix spawning in. So the slime pet's probably gonna have to come in clutch and save me a few times here. But let's go. Ooh, when you get free easy hits on the Leonoptrix, he actually isn't that dangerous. Although when you miss him, like a silly bad person I am, he is quite dangerous. Slime pet had to save me there. We got some Kraken repellent. Ooh, I wouldn't mind finding a Kraken in here as well. Just for banter, honestly, that would be really cool. But anyway, I think that might have to be the end of today's episode, guys. Haven't really found anything too great, so yeah, not really too great. Not really anything too great in the Chaos Dimension. It's still a fun place to be and just to come and banterously kill some mobs. But yeah, not really anything all that great can be found. Well, no dungeons, that is. There's probably good mobs in here as well. You just got to keep looking for them. But no dungeons in the Chaos Dimension. Anyway, let's quickly test the theory. See if the rainbow, or see if the butterfly actually will take me back to the overworld, or if it's just the moth. Let's test it out. Spawn one of these guys in. Right click on the butterfly. Oh, can I get him? Can I get him? Can I get him? Okay, I'm getting him, but I'm not going anywhere. So it looks like it is the moth that teleports you to the Chaos Dimension. Fact tested, and let's go home. So guys, I hope you guys have enjoyed today's episode. It has been quite a bit of fun just talking to you guys about the danger ratings of the different dimensions on the server, and flying around in Cloud Trap, of course, is always fun. But I hope you guys have enjoyed today's episode. It has been a lot of fun. Make sure you take care, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow with a brand new episode. Bye, guys.